The lion painting. It's a message of courage. Here's my definition of courage. Courage is choosing to think and act in a way that makes a positive contribution to your story and to the story of others. It's choosing to bring value and authenticity to your story so you can bring value and authenticity to the stories of others. Now, I want to awaken something here and point something out. I speak at about 100 meetings a year. Here's what I've noticed. This is really important. Some of you come to conferences and meetings. We're kind of holding on by a thread. This session is not a technical message. It's not a tactical message. This is probably one of the most important messages. Because in 10, 20, even 30 years from now, this is the message that will stay with all of you. I was doing a staff meeting, which I absolutely love. And they said, we're going through tough times. Our office is going through changes. We're hiring. We're just maneuvering. We need a message of courage. That's what the office manager, the owner, was telling me. He goes, can you paint a lion? I'm like, oh, I've never done that. So I painted my first lion. And I was just like, and I showed my brother. I'm like, what do you think of that? And he's just like, what is it? I was like, it's a lion. He goes, was it injured? I said, no. He goes, well, it's your first attempt. You got to keep at it. And as an artist, I thought, I'm going to torture myself a little bit more. So I put it online. I put it on Facebook, and I put the caption, not everything's going to turn out right the first time. And I was expecting people to be like, yeah, you're right. But people were very gracious and kind. They were like, I like it. I like the colors. And one person wrote, what is it? And that's when I blocked my brother. But then a family reached out. And they said, our 7-year-old, she was 6 or 7, our 6 or 7-year-old daughter, she loves the colors. She knows what it is. And we were wondering if we could purchase it. And I'm like, you can have it. Let me dig it out of the trash. And I sent it to them. And here's the thing is, sometimes we don't feel like we have it all together or we're having the best day. Bless you. But I've learned that the simple things that we do, like a smile or a little bit of kindness, might be the biggest thing in somebody's life. And I sent it to them, and they reached back out to me several months later, and they said, Sam, we just want to share our story with you a little bit. Your lion painting, what a difference that made for our family. Our little girl, they sent a picture of her, and I was just like, where's all her hair? She had leukemia, but she loved the lion painting. And here's the thing about my artwork, is that it's absolutely imperfect. I'm not the world's greatest artist. I already know that. But I also know that within the artwork, there is a perfect message. If it's messy, but there is a masterpiece in there if you choose the right attitude and look for it. And this little girl, she found it. I thought it was garbage, but she saw the masterpiece and she drew strength, and she had her daddy bring it from room to room and hang it up. And I couldn't even believe it. I was in awe. Just this painting. She was just captivated by it. And the parents said she loved the painting. She extracted strength from it every day. And when she passed on, we are going to keep this painting to remember our daughter, to lift her up, because we need strength now to keep moving forward. You see, courage is choosing to think and act in a way that brings a positive contribution to our story and to the stories of others, and it starts with the little things.